Monster Jam. Steel Titans on the Nintendo Switch. This is a game that I obtained from the Maryland Library System. I'm doing something here that I sometimes do with games where I play the sequel without playing the original. If I like the sequel, I'll go back and play the game that preceded it. In the past, I would do this with games like... we'll accept that. In the past, I would do this with games like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which made me want to play Assassin's Creed Origins. And I was somewhat interested in what Steel Titans 2 was when I bought it on clearance from Walmart. And I said, okay, let's see if that game seemed like a mess, but it has potential. So now I'm curious what this game was originally trying to do in the first game. I actually kind of like some of the physics they had going on. I like the dual stick steering system where you control the rear axle with the right stick, you control the front axle with the left stick, so you can do some interesting mechanics there. Let's set some basics. Give me a second. That's the tutorial. Well, the game tells you how to do donuts, and I guess I can show you that just for funsies. But I didn't want to reset it. No. Well, that's not the tutorial I was expecting. Let's see what's going on. So we'll go over this particular tutorial. I was worried I might get a bit of buzzing on this recording, so I got the USB cable plugged in my well, it's not taped to my skin, but it's attached to my skin here, so that it's grounded, so we don't hear the buzzing during this video. Can't make any promises though. Whoopsie, it already fell out. Probably needed to wear some tighter shorts. I'm just saying. How low can this thing go?
Welcome to Monster Jam Steel Titans.
It's too loud.
This is Monster Jam University, the place where all of us drivers started our careers. I'll be your instructor. It's my job to show you the ropes and get you ready for the big show. For now, let's focus on the basics.
That's way too loud, because I'm pretty sure I turned down the sound effects, but whatever. I don't need to see all that. Are we loading?
In this lesson, you will learn how to drive, brake, and reverse.
Basics. So you just use the ZR button for gas. You can use the ZL button for brakes.
Great job. Now we are going to practice braking.
Very basic stuff. So we have to stop inside the glowing area. It's always weird when they change the tutorial so that it's
not bad,
less intuitive in the
sequel. You did it! For our next lesson, you'll need to reverse your truck out of a tight spot.
It's when your car...
Awesome. Nicely done. Sometimes you might find yourself in a difficult position, like upside down or on your side. Don't worry, it comes with the territory.
Yeah, I was watching Monster Jam races earlier today, and yeah, these cars flip over really easily. It's kind of embarrassing.
Nicely done. All right, you've got the basics. Now let's practice skills you'll need for the big show.
So we have to run over crates. Amazing. I mean, you know, very obvious stuff. Whoop, that... You're supposed to tell me how to spin out of stuff. I press both sticks in to spin out of that. This car feels like a caterpillar. Like, it's very squirrely. Like, it slips and slides around a lot more than the cars did in Steel Titan 2. So maybe that'll be fixed once this car gets upgraded. Yeah, crap. Yeah, this thing is really squirrely. Like, it weaves... This car weaves way more than the car did in Steel Titans 2, so that's kind of interesting. I mean, it feels like I'm dragging a trailer behind me, actually, if that makes sense. Okay, one more of these boxes. There we go. There it is. So that's all... Wait, that's all 10, right? Did I miss a crate? There it is, up there. It's kind of hard to drive straight. Whoa!
Not bad.
kind of hard to drive straight with this
You're
thing.
crushing it! While you were breaking those crates, did you notice the combo meter in the bottom left of the screen?
Yes.
Crushing things can earn you rewards and set high scores. Crushing things quickly one after another will give you a multiplier bonus. Chaining stunts or crushing things with a multiplier increases high scores a lot. Break 10 more crates for me and watch your combo meter.
Heavy breath. And they cut her off. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's like they picked up. So it's like, wait, guys, we need to add some extra audio. So they grabbed one of the devs. They grabbed one of the devs. Said, hey, record something for us, could you?
Sweet.
Not as bad as TurboGrafx.
You're getting the hang of this. It looks like you may have what it takes to be a Monster Jam driver. But we aren't professionals just because we can drive big trucks around. It's also about impressing the crowd. To do this, you'll need to learn how to perform stunts. Let's have you start off with a simple donut.
ZR. Hold ZR. And press the left stick.
That's it.
So you can do sick donuts.
Great job. I hope you aren't dizzy. Now for some real fun. I want you to do a backflip.
Just hold down the ZR button.
Sweet.
That counts, I guess.
You're on it. You won't always land upright. During a real event, this could end your run, unless you learn how to power out of it. We are placing your truck on its side. I want you to power spin your way back upright.
ZR and L. There we go. That failed a couple of times, not sure why. Oh, do it again. I can also press both sticks in to power out more quickly, I think.
Almost.
That counts.
You're doing great. We aren't finished yet. Keep in mind, if you ever need help, you can always come back and see me here at Monster Jam University. Just look for the glowing zone by my truck.
Okay. Visit Whiplash at a garage. Okay, so we're here. Now what?
All right. Now I want you to do a practice race. Don't worry about coming in first. Just practice your steering and try to stay on track.
Easier said than done. Whiplash! I'm gonna get paid! Gotta have a nom de guerre, am I right? Why is that so freaking loud? Don't know why that's so loud. It's the 2023 version of I gotta queue up Ursa Yatsura. It's streaming on Sling free. It's streaming on Sling TV's free stream service. Only in English, of course, but I've never seen the new Ursa Yatsura before, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, on to business. So they want me to just stay straight. Don't worry about winning. They said stay on the track, so I already screwed it up. Yeah, this car is way too slippery. Yeah, like I said, staying on the track is not that easy. Yeah, this car weaves way too much, especially compared to Steel Titans 2. So, I don't know, maybe Steel Titans 2 is the better game. I can barely even stay on the track. Lord. I can barely even stay straight. Wow. Where are we going? Yeah, I can use the, I can press both sticks to the right to get a drift going, but it's just really hard to stay on track. Literally. Yep, see, hasn't looked good either. That's exactly what happened in Monster Jam, and I saw it on TV today. Yeah, don't worry about coming in first. Looks good. Okay. So now we're back to normal. Wow. Again, it feels like there's a trailer tagging behind me, and I can't stay straight. It's wild. Yeah, Steel Titans 2 is way tighter, so shame. Feels like I'm driving on ice. Like, it's really bad. Arguably, I should have slowed down so I didn't fly off the track like that. Like I said, we're not coming in first. I just want to see how poorly I want to see how poorly I can perform in this little training track. It's so slippery.
You did it! You just completed your first race in a Monster Jam truck. Outstanding. You've earned your license, but you aren't ready for stadium and arena events yet.
Especially with these crappy controls. Yeah, it's not amazing. Kind of embarrassing, really. University training, yeah. I don't know what all those other times are. Yeah, I have no idea what those odd times are. How did I come in second after all that sloppiness? Well, there were only 2 people in the race, that's why. So I lost by 43 seconds. That's amazing. Don't know what to tell you. So what are our options here? Because I'm probably going to have to do a bit more Monster Jam 101. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm just curious what's available right from the start, I suppose. It takes a while to load, so we'll let it do its thing. I want to say this game's also available on the Xbox and the PlayStation 4, certainly. The PlayStation 5, definitely. So I'm guessing all you're really getting is a higher frame rate. Well, better resolution and a higher frame rate, I imagine. But I always thought it was weird that you would get Switch ports of games, but no Xbox One ports of the same games, which is wild. Okay, so what are our options here? By the way, I'm playing through a capture device, the J5 Create capture device. So there is input latency, but it's manageable amount of input latency. Again, I was playing the Capcom Fighting Collection through this capture card, and it performed shockingly well. So sometimes input latency isn't that big of a deal, as long as I'm able to compensate. We'll go to the world map eventually. Let me see what else we can do. We got outdoor racing, rhythm racing. I hate head-to-head. I hate the head-to-head races, which is what I saw when I was scoping out the Monster Jam channel. They were showing rerun to the 2021 Championship Series, so they were showing head-to-head races with two cars on the same track, but they're on opposite sides of the track. They were like 20-second races. I think you did like 2 laps. But there were several cars flipped over after not sticking the landing on the
Camera
jumps.
and controls. So far, you've been learning to drive the easy way. Professional Monster Jam drivers also learn to control their front and rear tires independently.
Yeah.
If you want more of a challenge, you can change your steering options in the control settings menu. You can also try other camera angles. You can change cameras on the fly while you drive. Go ahead and...
The minus button. Yeah, we want something that's far behind us. I don't know if I want a... Drone actually doesn't seem that bad, actually. I think drone might be okay, actually. We'll try them both. And let's see. Settings. Let's see. There's a control option. So I did automatic transmission, single stick steering, so maybe that's the problem. Edit. Back. Okay, can I do dual stick? Advanced face button, advanced shoulder button. Yeah, I did dual stick in Steel Titans and it worked pretty well. No tilt tilt controls. I guess we gotta have that gyroscope. Okay, so let's see how we do. Don't quit. Okay, so the dual stick might be a little bit better. Yeah, maybe the dual stick's a little bit better. It's a bit easier to hit those turns without sliding all over the place. It's easier to steer. Yeah, I think it's way easier to steer, actually. And of course, if you press both sticks to the left, you do a drift. Yeah, I'm not weaving around as much when I do the dual stick. Yeah, I'm not weaving around nearly. It's easier to drive straight with the dual stick steering. Huh. Can I? Yeah. So if I move, if I press both sticks out, you scurry that way. Press both sticks in, and you scurry a bit to the right. Oh, that's cute. Press both sticks in, and so if you're on your side, you can press both sticks in to flip over more quickly. Well, that's a bit much. Yeah, that's how you break dance. Okay, this actually doesn't seem that bad. I'll probably switch to single steering later, but this feels easier to use than regular. Yeah, the dual stick seems way easier than single stick steering. Intriguing.
You've learned a lot. Remember our very first race together when I started training you?
Yeah, I didn't like that race. We're probably not going to do that again. But yeah, in Steel Titans 2, it teaches you to do dual stick steering more right at the beginning. Maybe this game's easier to play than yeah, Steel Titans 2 is actually easier, so maybe I would, if I had played this game without playing Steel Titans 2, I probably would have given up on it because the steering was too complicated. Okay, I'm back on the track. Yeah, I'm still swerving way off the track here. Maybe I just need to go slower. Because again, it feels like this dirt's like really, really loose. That was way too high, by the way. See, my finger's not even on the accelerator, and I was swerving all the way out of that. That was bizarre. That was a good landing. Yeah, I might have to do dual stick to kind of swerve out of these ramps more quickly. Swerve out of these turns way more. Wow. Yeah, I might have to press both sticks out to swerve to the left. Not swerve to the left, but kind of slide to the left. I think that's how it works. This might be fun to try. Out. Yeah, see? Press both sticks out. Okay, see, I did that wrong. Yeah, I did that wrong. I was trying to drive straight by sliding to the left by pressing both sticks out. That was a much better performance than last time. I'll be the first to admit that.
Great! Getting familiar.
We'll see how a real race goes. I don't really like these head-to-head races. Of course I came in second. Yeah, so I only lost by 30 seconds that time. Yeah, well. Don't know what to tell you. I'll take my bonus. I got my bonus triangles. So yeah, man, I don't know. I think that I'm just gonna do some regular races, just kind of see how I do. But again, I was genuinely surprised by. Yeah, I was genuinely surprised by Steel Titans 2. Again, not enough to say that I liked it. I'd rather just play, you know, Test Drive Evil Destruction. EA, did EA release that? They need to get on the ball with. They need to re-release that. That was a Monster Games joint, actually, but that game is just wild. Okay, so we got Career. What's Career Plus? Well, it's all locked, so there's your problem. Select a series, unlock more series by finishing in third place or better. Okay. So we'll see how we do. These cars are the same. What does the X button do? Let's see. I don't know what the X... Does the X button just show all the other... Yeah, I think the X button just shows all the other... Yeah, it just shows all the other trucks and what unlocks them, I suppose. But do they all have the same stats? Because in the sequel, you could actually... Yeah, here they are, yeah. In the sequel, you could actually level them up. Spend your triangles to purchase upgrades. Okay, so you can actually choose what to upgrade here, because you couldn't do that in the first game. And sorry, in the sequel, you could... The game automatically leveled up a specific attribute. You didn't give you a choice. We're not going to spend anything yet. We'll upgrade later. But yeah, in the second game, the upgrades were automatic. They didn't give you a choice in terms of what attribute to level up. Which is odd. It's a rhythm race. Hey, what's a rhythm race? Yeah, I don't know why the music's so loud during those cutscenes. Very late start. Yeah, so what's a rhythm race? I guess I'll just follow these guys, just kind of see how we do. I was catching up, so that's good. You don't weave too far off the track. And you might be able to push some of these guys off, but these guys are very sturdy. They're like moving walls. They tend to not react to your pushing. So I'm going to come in 6th. I'm going to have to redo the race. Yeah. So we'll try again. We can probably get 3rd place. So that was just a straight ahead, you know, drag race, for being honest. So we got some more, yeah, we got some more triangles. I don't know why, but that's cool, I guess. Gravedigger. Is the Bakugan... Yeah, the Bakugan Dragonoid was actually in the monster truck that I saw. It was in the monster truck race that I saw. Can we go back and redo that? No, well, whatever. Bounce. Top speed. Chassis stability sounds amazing. That stuff was never explained in Steel Titans 2. It never seemed to matter in Steel Titans 2. Like the highest spec truck that I had turned over just as easily as all the other ones. My knowledge. Again, why is that so freaking loud? But again, when my high spec truck in Steel Titans 2 turned over just as easily as all the other ones, I think. Okay, I let off the accelerator there for a second. But your boy's in first. Woo! Can't catch me. Just don't flip over. So I'm not gonna press any other button. I'm just gonna hold the accelerator down. Hopefully I don't flip over. Press down on the D-pad. How do I look behind me? I don't know how to look behind me. Yeah, how do I look behind me? Wait. Oh, I guess I thought there was nothing. Oh, wait, I'm still in first. That's good. But I thought there was like... Yeah, I thought that was supposed to end here. Sorry, this is the second track, not the third one. This is the second track, not a replay of the first one. So it's just an extension of the first track, but I gotta stay straight. Easier said than done, of course. Just kind of feather the steering wheel so that I can... When I'm on the ground, just kind of feather the steering wheel before I hit the ramps and the whoop-de-doos. Going slower than I expected. That's not cool. Drift to the left a little bit. Yeah, I don't have any boost. In Steel Titans 2, I was able to unlock a boost if I started landing tricks or whatever. You know, doing drifts. Came in first. So I'll take all those triangles. And I got a bonus of 120 whatever triangles for coming in first, so that's always good. So I guess it's a rhythm race because it's just a bunch of whoop-de-doos, really. Kind of wish maybe I should just redo the first race, but that's okay. So we have, how many more of these do we have? One more. Up next, another rhythm race. I don't know, these seem kind of lame. Go straight, make one turn, go straight. Hit a bunch of whoop-de-doos. Yeah, again, don't know why that... Again, that's bugged out. Don't know why that's so freaking loud. Only during the cutscenes is that loud, okay? I left the accelerator again because I freaked out. But I'm in first. I have the best acceleration, I guess. So how many turns do we have to make in this race? I can't look behind me. I have to press the minus sign to look behind me. Yeah, I don't want a slot. Don't want a POV. We're gonna have to make the left turn in a second. Be careful. Blow off the accelerator a little bit. Don't drift too far off the track. You don't want to get penalized. Let's go a little bit to the left. Now we're good. I can't maintain my momentum. I guess I lost my rhythm. But I can't look behind me is the problem. I'll check when I go to the menu. I'll check and see what button lets me look behind me. Because in Steel Titans 2, you press down on the D-pad to look behind you. You press left or right on the D-pad to look to either side. We making another turn? Here we got a right turn coming up. Yeah, we're not even going to bother drifting. We're just going to do a regular. We're not even going to bother drifting. We're not going to use our real axle at all. Here, we're good. As long as we're going straight, we can hit these whoop-de-doos. Am I doing a 10-second split? Yeah, I'm 6 seconds ahead of the competition. These whoop-de-doos are kind of shaky, but I should win this race. As long as I don't fly off the side. Yeah, I don't know how to look behind me. It's weird. And there's no nitro in this game, apparently. Like there was in the sequel. First place with the 180 triangle bonus. Who needs to level up? Yeah, in the sequel, the series, you had 3 races in a series. So I guess I finished tied for second. Now we're only 30% complete. I did choose the series, didn't I? Well, we're not going to upgrade till we have to. We'll play done, but the game makes us play smart, I guess. I do that in a lot of my RPGs, so I might as well do it here. Ready? Yeah, that's a very late start. Too bad I can't redo this. Let's see how quickly I can catch up. This is not going to go well. I would argue getting off to a quick start was the reason I won the last couple of races. Because once I got past them, they couldn't catch up. And they couldn't bump me off the track either. Whoops, see? All this, see? Swerved off the track. Let's see if I can hit him with a turn. Because if I get the turn, I should be fine. Because I can skid inside on them. Okay, I'm moving faster than they are, so that's good. Hold on. Don't drift. Darn it, don't drift. Darn it. Here comes the left turn. So I might be able to gain a couple of places here. Yeah, I didn't even use the rear axle at all. Yeah, so I didn't use the rear axle at all, so that was a perfect turn. Let's see how many more of these turns we have to make. Maybe we have to make 3 turns in this race instead of just 2. It feels like they're just extending the same race. It's kind of lame. Can I push this guy out of my way? I'm going to have to overtake him on the turn. Nope, wait, I got past him. Okay, so I guess my car is just faster than theirs. They're just obstacles. Okay, we're going to make a right turn in a second. I think if you begin your turn properly, you should be able to hit it tighter than they do and slip past them. The good news is you can overtake them on the straightaways. But I think where you're gonna do the best is if you overtake them on the turns. But I think if I had gotten off to that quick start, if I got off to an actual perfect start, I would have been several seconds ahead of these guys by now. Just a second. Can I change the camera angle here? Not really, no. Let me check the settings. Let's see. Control settings. Cycle camera. Yes, you can't. You're supposed to be able to look behind me with the D-pad, but it's not working. Weird. Maybe I can't do that from this camera angle? Is that what's going on? What happened? Okay, why did I just flip out like that? Did the game just bug out? I'm gonna lose if I can't make up that. See, of all the stupid, why did my car just flip out like that in midair? Did the game just bug out? I didn't press the stick. That might just be a bug. That's kind of messed up. Not be able to overcome these. Yeah, I can't overcome these guys. I don't have any boost. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. Why did my car just randomly, like, do the backflip like that? That was so bizarre. I was in first place, too. That's nonsense. What happened, even? Yeah, dude, I had no idea what happened there. What the heck? Okay, so I get extra points. I get extra triangles based on how quickly I finish the race. Okay. I have to hit certain waypoints, I guess. I don't know. Why did my car just flip out like that? That was bizarre. Yeah, I just left the menu and the car just completely did a backflip. I don't know what that was about. Was it buffering all of my inputs on that screen? And then as soon as I got out of the menu screen, my car just flips over like I had been pressing down the whole time. Bizarreness. Okay, a mediocre start, but whatever. Okay, which way? Oh, it's a waypoint. Okay, I like these. So let's find the most efficient path to the waypoint. Okay. Ideally, I guess you want to hit the side of these waypoint gates. You want to hit the side of these domes. This music sucks. Here we go. And I guess if you know what you're doing, you can look for shortcuts that the other cars aren't taking. But these waypoints are pretty close together. Ugh. Get up. There we go. Better off just redoing the... Can I restart the race? Yeah, restart the event. I should have done that earlier. Yeah, we should be fine. Again, don't know why that's so freaking loud. Yeah, good enough. So we're gonna make up the difference by hitting the side of the dome and kind of being them on the turns if we can. Yeah, see, I can't shove them out of the way. They're a moving wall. I can't affect them at all. I can't nudge them at all. So they're just like a moving obstacle that I have to avoid. Out the way. Did I hit it? Yeah, redo the race. It's gonna be one of those. So yeah, the sequel, the series were like 3 events, and that was it. But here the series seemed to be like 7 or 8 events deep. Which is weird. Yeah, not good. These guys are following a pretty tight path. Very, very rarely deviating from it. Might have to adjust the camera angle, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, avoid those. Lay off the accelerator a bit. There we go. I'm gonna have to adjust the camera angle because I don't know what direction that arrow is pointing. What? Okay, that camera change screwed me up. That camera change screwed me up. Darn it. Gotta redo this. So that camera change screwed me up. So yeah, the camera zooms in. So yeah, it's kind of disappointing. Alright. Perfect start. See ya. I just weave in between them all. So I can hit the side of that. Hit the side of the gate. And just come out of the turn at the proper direction. Let's go around this container. There we go. I'm going to stay to the right of this because there's a ramp we want to avoid. Yeah, like this ramp. We don't have to swerve too much. There we go. I don't think we have to hit... I think we're better off not hitting any of these ramps. That's a nice swerve. Look out for the tree. Yeah, that's a bad swerve. Get up. So I wasn't first. Okay, there's no map here, so I can't see how far behind I am. Oh, I guess I made up for it. Careful. I was doing okay, but then I forgot which direction. I forgot which direction I was supposed to turn. That's a tight turn. You don't hit the ramp. It's like it might be a liability. If he wants to take the high road, that's his business. Okay, we're gonna swerve into this. Okay, we're back in first. Should be the last gate. And that did it. Your boy's in first. Okay, so I made up for it. I had a couple of really bad lines, but I did all right in the end. See, we're going to be okay. Yeah, Urusei Yatsura 2023 is playing on the High Dive streaming channel. Like, I don't have a High Dive set up right now, but they do stream... They do have they call it a linear channel, a fast channel. It's in English only, of course. But I gotta watch that later. Apparently, there are some full-length episodes, and there are also a series of shorts. So I'm kind of curious how that plays out. I mean, it's a gag series, so I'm sort of curious. Again, I've only seen the first movie. And I'm gonna wind up watching the second movie eventually because it's streaming everywhere. Apparently, that was one of the Urusei Yatsura movies. Mamoru Oshii did the first Urusei Yatsura movie, which is not good. But he also did the sequel, which apparently is somewhat highly regarded. Kind of curious about that one. This is a regular race? I wasn't paying attention. Looks kind of tight. That was a very bad start, so this is not going to go well. Probably better off just resetting. We'll find out what happens. Do we even fit on this race? Do we even fit on this tree? Do we even fit on this road? Yeah, stay straight, I guess. I want to see if I can overtake them. Can I at least bump these guys? Out the way. Careful, careful, careful. So there is no boost. Yeah, there is no boost. Going downhill, dog. Don't fly off the side. That's where you overtake them. Okay, so now I'm in first. And over here. We're good. Ish. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Can't back up. Yeah, that was a possible shortcut. I gotta redo the race. Gosh darn it. I don't want to have to restart and do all that over again. I'm gonna have to. If I reset, I don't know where the game's gonna drop me. I don't know where my respawn point is. We should be able to do this. Early start, we're doing okay. Stay in front of these guys. We'll overtake them when we hit the turn. You don't weave too much. You just kind of play defensively. Don't let anyone pass you. So there's a turn coming up. That's where we're going to be able to overtake these guys. Both out. Yeah. I pushed both sticks out, but that didn't help very much. Okay, I'm going to weave inside on these guys. There we go. Oh, I missed it. I missed the gate. Ugh, after all that. So, yeah. This is just one of those tracks. I missed the gate. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Late start. I guess, like I said, I'll overtake them when we hit the first turn, if it comes to that. Or I can overtake them now. This is overtake them now. Haha, I'm in first place. Suck it. So it all worked out in the end. I just needed to find an open area. So yeah, frame rate's probably 29, 30. Not that smooth. Okay, we're good. Careful. Reset. So I was in first. So I blew past them pretty easily, actually. Okay, we're going downhill. I can overtake them here. So we're back in third. Okay, we're going to turn left. Brake. Who needs brake? Whoa! Brakes. Who needs brakes? Pick a direction. Yeah, I like having the choice at least. I'm not using the rear axle at all in any of these turns, really. We just go this way. Whoa! Yeah, that's not a great respawn point either. So I'm going to have to redo this race, too. And again, there's no boost. So another funnel down here. Ugh, amazing. Try to power out of that. I didn't use the sticks at all. I just used the accelerator button and I powered out of it. Amazing. Yeah. So this series might be too long. I don't know how many races there are. Yeah, how many races are there here? Well, I'm not gonna be able to see it to the end of the race. So if I lose, I can still overtake them right here in the open area. Let's stay over here on the grass and just overtake them. It'll be fine. See? Just stay to the left and you're good. So now we're in, it doesn't matter how badly we start, we can always catch up. No problem. So again, like the areas inside, the areas and like the environments in which the races take place seem fine. It's just I missed the gate again. But it's like the races, the courses themselves don't seem that interesting. The environments seem to have a lot of potential. So we'll see how that goes. Whoops. So we're going over here to the left. Yeah, see, no problem. It's a nice open area, no trees. We can get first place if we pay attention. Well, it gets a bit tighter later, so we'll make it work. Once we hit the turn, we'll make it work. Okay, so I might be able to overtake him. Don't hit the trees. I mean, I might be able to run over the trees. I'm not sure. We'll try again later if I wipe out. You have to take that turn way slower. It's a very tight turn. Careful. We're going downhill in a second. Lay off the accelerator. There we go. Now we're going downhill. Pedal to the metal. Let's go. Don't fly off the track. And we have a turn coming up. There we go. Pick a direction. I don't care which one. I like how the tire tracks show the direction you could take on this course. That's kind of cool, I guess. Whoops. We were up. Okay, now we're back up. I was in first. I don't know how I'm doing now. So maybe that was a good path. I can't tell. Bam! Right into the tree. Amazing. So that could have been a shortcut. And I am in 6th. We're halfway there. Let's see if there's another place where I can make up the difference. Lay off the accelerator. We got that. So this I might be able to catch up, but I need a tighter space. So I need another turn so I can catch up. Maybe there's a bit of rubber banding AI right here. I'm not sure. 4 more gates, though. So yeah, the trees are rigid objects. Here comes the turn. Whoa, 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 gotta hit the gate. Nah, I missed the gate. As expected. I missed the gate. Oh, well, let's try again. It's a shame, really. So, it's going to be one of those races. I was afraid of that. Good. I just hope we unlock better. I just hope we unlock more interesting races later, because right now these seem kind of whatever. But yeah, I guess this game's better than the other Monster Jam games I played on this channel. In the sense that there are fewer head-to-head races, you know what I mean? Fewer duels. So I guess that's cool, but... Again, I think this game has potential. I just think it needs one more sequel to get it right. It needs one more sequel. Yeah, I'd use the rear axle on that turn. There comes the downhill. Actual motocross game, right? I've not played any of the MTX games. I don't know, maybe for Black History Month I'll play them. Was that like the most popular series with like a black director? I forget. Because I mean, that was supposed to be pretty popular in the 360 era, right? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. I guess I haven't played them. Because I normally don't play many racing games, but I mean, obviously I like Excite Bike 64 quite a bit. And I really like Excite Truck. You just have to promise me that's not a conventional, like, racing game, you know what I mean? Okay, back up. Is it faster for me to just reset? I can't tell. So now I'm in last. No, I'm still in first somehow. How far ahead was I if I'm still in first? Not that I'm complaining. So from this camera angle, I can look behind me. But there's a delay when the camera angle switches. I must be really far ahead. I've got to be at least 7 or 8 seconds ahead of everyone. Lay off the accelerator. You don't want to turn over. I am way ahead of everyone else, dog. You're going to do the dual stick. Yeah, I don't know how far behind. Where is everyone? Not that I'm complaining. There they are. Got to be at least 15 seconds ahead of them. Can we use the... Yeah, we can use the planes as ramps if you want. 2 more gates. This is just a straight ahead straightaway. Yeah, I've got to be at least 15 seconds ahead of everyone. So just don't flip over and I'll be fine. So I'm going to win this. Hit the ramp. Do the sick loop. Woo! And I still don't know why I did that random backflip a couple of races ago, but whatever. First place. So I didn't go fast enough to get the last row of bonuses, but that's okay. So you can see the 3 times there on the matrix. Those 3 times there are basically waypoints. They're basically achievements. So I completely blew away the field. Yeah, I beat the field by 30 seconds. Actually, look at that. The first 3 people finished in about 3 minutes, but the last 3 people were like a minute behind. Did they completely fly off the track? Maybe they all hit like an obstacle or something, and they completely wiped out maybe they completely wiped out all at once. If you're a minute behind on a track like that, that's wild. So after about a dozen flameouts on this track, I completely blow away the field. Oh well. Another waypoint race. How many more of these races do we have? It's going to be a 2-hour video if this keeps up. late start. See if we can move ahead of them on the side. Yep, we're back to second place. Now we're in first. There's no difficulty slider to my knowledge, so. This is a right turn coming up, right? Yeah. A couple of gates next to each other as we try to... Whoop! There we go. That's a decent slide. So now we're going to have to avoid the permanent structures. Yeah. A couple of funnels here. Yeah, not too fast. We don't want to wind up on our backs. We're going to make a right turn coming up here in a second. See if we can drift into it. Around the rocks. Okay, we made it. I'm at least 15 seconds behind. 15 seconds ahead of everybody again, it looks like. And no one's even close to me, dog. Like I said, but in the sequel, there's a map where you can see how far ahead you are. You can't do that here. Yeah, these are funnels, so you gotta be careful on these bridges. We good? Yeah, we're good. This is the last gate, so yeah, I'm 8 seconds ahead of everyone, so I'm gonna win. Do a sick donut on the ending. Did it again. Blew away the field. Probably 8 or 9 seconds that time. That was a much less complicated race. So yeah, some of these courses seem interesting, honestly. So that's cool. Yeah. So I didn't get so I missed the final 4 squares on that matrix in terms of the time. That's okay. So again, it's a goal to shoot for, sure. I understand. So how we doing? Yeah, we're way ahead now. So how many more races are there? Can't see. It says, does that say 70? So we have 3 more races? Yeah, I think we've done 7 races. I have not upgraded anything on my car yet, by the way. Maybe I should get some more stability. I have not upgraded anything. I'm just saying. Are there like 10 races? That's kind of insane. Even Mario Kart only had like 2 or 3. Yep. Kind of double clutched the start there. So we have a waypoint here. Yeah, he hit the trees, dog. Ha ha ha. So we're gonna weave into the turn. We gotta dodge these trees and the rocks. This one's gonna be a bit more interesting. The AI might swerve a little bit, so that could be interesting if they actually hit one of those. Okay, we're gonna drift into the turn, drift into the gate. I am 2.5 seconds ahead. Lay off the accelerator. We don't want to end up on our side. Yeah, lay off the accelerator a bit because we don't want to end up doing a bad landing and having to reset. Yeah, drift into this one. That's good. Okay, I'm 2 seconds ahead. 2 seconds ahead. So don't flip over. We should be okay. We can gain some time on this turn after we land. Yeah, see, I had to lay off the accelerator because I was worried I might miss the landing. A little bit to the right. So avoid all the trees and we should stay in first. We're halfway through. Careful. I hit it. Okay, good. That was dicey. I could have missed that gate. 2.5 seconds ahead. Lay off the accelerator and I can hit all these whoop-de-doos. We're gonna make a right turn. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I didn't want to fly. I had to lay off the accelerator because I didn't want to fly off the side of that hill. Okay, we're doing okay. Yeah, I'm just ahead. Hold on. Darn it. That's not good. That's not good. Ugh. So let's see if I can. What? So after all that, probably gonna lose the race now. Yeah, 1 more gate left. Probably gonna lose. I mean, I am in first for the series. Yeah, we'll restart the race. So yeah, I hit like one bad bump, and that screwed me up entirely. It's a shame. It's a shame. But I should be able to do fine on this one. Yeah, kind of double. I pulled it too early. About a half second too early. Ha ha! Wipeout! And he landed right on his tires. After that entire flip, he landed right on his tires. That's insane. Great. That was a great wipeout, though, but somehow he landed flat on his tires. Didn't lose any momentum either, I bet. You believe that? That's the kind of game this is. For real, though. The dude slammed right into the tree. How you like that? Yeah, so everything you're seeing here was arguably better in a side truck. That game was more freewheeling, so to speak. Yes, I'm not gonna stick that landing, am I? Yeah, I had to hold down the left stick to make sure I stuck that landing. I did not like the angle on that landing. We're gonna drift into this one. So we get to maintain some speed. We're a second and a half ahead. So we gotta leap out of that ditch. Stay away from the tree. We got another jump coming up, so give it a good landing. Yeah, it's a good direction. Because remember the first time I skimmed the side of that gate. That could have gone very poorly for me if I had to turn around and hit that gate. 3 seconds ahead, so we're doing all right. Yeah, straight landing. Don't stick to the side. You don't want to end up on your side. We're going to drift into this one. Okay, so it'll give us a bit more speed here. Careful. Yeah, had to lay off the accelerator. Didn't want to hit that bump with too much speed. Might have ended up on my side there. That might be a split, but I should go straight here. Okay, we're okay. That's the last gate, so we came in first. Totally worth it. So we're doing all right, all things considered. Nope, that was not a good run, was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did get 144. Yep, so not a great time. A tier 4 performance as opposed to a tier 1. So yeah, if I finished 10 seconds better, I would have filled out the matrix. So again, those little goals are kind of interesting. They aren't medals, they're just like sort of like time stamps to hit. Which was not in the original game. But I like the idea of giving yourself... Yep, is that it? Okay, we have 2 more races to go. This is going to be an hour-and-a-half video if this doesn't work out. Again, I have not upgraded my car at all, and I'm doing fine, so... interpret that as you will. I guess if you want faster times, you want a higher top speed, so there is that. But does that affect the rubber banding AI? Because in Iron Man Stewart Super Off-Road, sure, that was a problem. Yeah, hit it too early. That's fine. See if we can catch up. Is this a waypoint race or a rhythm race? Feels like a rhythm race. I should have been paying attention, but whatever. So it's a reverse rhythm race, I guess. This soundtrack feels like whatever demo music. Like it's fine, I guess. Yeah, drift into that one. Don't leave the track too long. Whoop, what? Okay, I was 3 seconds ahead. Now they're going to catch up. Down. Yeah, they're going to catch up. They're over to my left. They're going to try and overtake me on the left, so be careful. See if I can stick in a straight line here. Yeah, I'm kind of weaving too much. Careful! Kind of bumped me in the air. That wasn't cool. Okay, I'm doing okay. They're trying to overtake me on the left. Gotta make one more turn, I think. Yeah, we're ready for the tight turn. This is not a good angle for it. Careful! Ah! Careful! You have to make one more turn before you hit the checkered flag. Yeah, I think you have to make one more 180. He overtook me somehow. Maybe he's in rhythm and I'm not. Yeah, I might overtake him if I get a good landing. Careful. I'm not trying to adjust up or down when midair. That could be good or bad. Here, I might be able to overtake him on the turn. Here we go. Nope. Oh, wait. I'm not going to get first. Now I have to stay in second because I don't think I can get... What? Careful, careful. Yeah, don't weave too much. Don't weave too much. If I can stay straight, I might be able to overtake this doofus with a good landing. Yeah, I need to hit with a perfect... Yeah, I need a perfect landing. That was my chance. That was my chance to overtake him. Again, you got to be in rhythm. You got to land tight. I might be able to get first if I stick these landings. Nope, I'll take second. 0.2 of a second. Are we not done? Oh, we're not done. Sorry, I thought that was the end of the race. We're only halfway done. Wow. Okay. Do it one more time, I guess. I guess we're going to do it one more time. Okay. I'm not going to pretend I wanted this race to be longer. See if I can overtake him on the side. Again, if you get a good landing, you'll have more momentum when you land. Yeah, lost him. Yeah, so I'm able to maintain speed if I land with the proper angle, like an Excite Bike. See, I'm hitting these at 85 miles an hour, so that's legit. That's a legit landing. Lay off the accelerator, turn at 35 miles an hour. I think I'm doing all right. I'm 5 seconds ahead, so we're doing all right. Just need a tighter line. Don't weave too much. Stick in a straight line, we should be good. Yes, check out my speed once I land. I should be going at least 65 miles an hour, ideally. See, I'm hitting these at 70 now, so that's good. So I'm 8 seconds ahead. So yeah, with the proper, if you land with the proper angle, you're able to maintain your momentum when you land. And that's how you maintain your speed through all these whoop-de-doos. That was not a good turn. Yes, get on the track. Okay, yeah. Okay, I lost my momentum there. So I was a second behind. I was a second ahead. Now, yeah, he's going to bump me. So now I have to get my speed back. So I left the track for too long. So I need good landings to stay ahead of him. I did not upgrade my suspension, of course. With a 50-mile-per-hour landing, that was not great. I lost my momentum there. That's a decent landing, 65 miles an hour. So again, if I can hit my landings at 65 miles an hour, I should be able to catch up. Here comes a turn. Feather the accelerator. Okay, he's still ahead of me, so he took that turn better than I did. So I'm going to get my speed. So if I can overcome him with good landings. Yeah, like that. He had a couple of bad landings, so I overtook him. So I think having a better angle on the landing is how you maintain your speed here. And we're almost, this is the end. This is the straightaway. So I'm 2 seconds ahead of him. Yes, I should win if I don't wipe out. Yeah, these landings are really sticky. Okay, I'm a second and a half ahead, so I should win. Yeah, I'm winning this. So these rhythm races are apparently all about getting the right angle on your landing so you maintain momentum. Again, 65 miles an hour is a good landing. And I think if you really know what you're doing, you're able to hit it at 80. And keep your momentum going at the same time. So yeah. So it's a tier 3 performance. That's fine. So we have one more race to go, I guess. Yeah, I should win this. I don't know how many points I get for coming in first place. But I should win this series. So as long as I finish at least in, what, 4th place, I should be fine. So this is the last track. It's a circuit race. How many laps? Don't know, but a lot of loops. So yeah, this should be the last race. So yeah, this I don't know if I want to spend I don't know if I want to spend 40 minutes doing a circuit, but. Got it? Nope, too early. So see how quickly I can overcome them. I have to overcome them on the turns, of course. Like this first turn up here. We're off to a roaring start! So after all that... Should have plenty of time to catch up, though. Yeah, a roaring start right off the bat. Just flipped me over on the first turn. Because they touched me in midair, I bet. That was the problem. Stupid. So I can't. So this is not a waypoint race. I have to stay on the track. But I can make up some time by on these whoop-de-doos and sticking to some tight turns. Whoa! Yes, push me forward. That's fine. And then I can reset. So now I can reset. I've in the best possible scenario. Have them push me into the turn, then reset there after I hit the tree. See how quickly I can catch up. Feather the accelerator. Okay. See how quickly I can get back some of the distance here. You're not completely out of it, which is good, but... See if I can hit another tight turn here. That was not great. Yeah, and I was off the tracks. That wasn't great either. So I'm 20 seconds behind. I'm probably better off restarting at some point, but we'll just peek ahead, see what awaits me. Yeah, I'm 15 seconds behind, so let's redo the race. I mean, I think if I come in like third, I should be fine. I forget how many points I earned by coming in first. But I'm pretty far ahead, so I can afford to not win this race and still win the circuit. It's a perfect start. I double tap the accelerator, but I'm way in front now. So stay upright. Don't get bumped on the jumps. And don't get touched on the jumps. Feather the accelerator around the turn. 2 seconds ahead after that turn. So I'm going to expand my lead here. Yeah, don't go off the track for too long. Yeah, so they had to reset me because I cut too many corners there. So I can make up the difference, I bet. Let's see what happens. I shouldn't need to use the rear axle unless I'm doing a power slide, because I'm able to gain a couple of seconds on these turns. Okay, I'm in first now, almost. Yeah, those guys flew off the side, so I took a better line than they did and ended up skipping ahead, overtook them all. So again, if you hit a turn at a bad angle, there's a very good chance you'll fly off the side, or just end up landing poorly and having to correct once you land. Careful. I don't know why my car flipped up like that. Well, careful. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, don't overdo it don't overdo it trying to cut those turns. I'm still 3 seconds ahead, so I'm okay. Well, not anymore. Took a couple of slow turns. Okay, now I'm 3 seconds ahead. Okay, so I should be able to get my build my lead on these turns if I hit them tight enough. Just don't fly out the side. Whoop, see, he caught up. Yeah, they caught up, so okay. Just don't get bumped. We should be okay. Just don't get bumped off the track. And tight landings, of course. 2 tenths per second behind me. Right on my bumper. Careful. So this is the second lap. 2 seconds ahead. Yeah, kind of feather the accelerator through these turns. Yeah, I'm 2.5 seconds ahead. Okay. So we're doing all right. Forza Horizon, get out of here with that. I will play Forza Horizon eventually, but it's too hot to play on the Xbox One right now. So again, this is going to be a Switch, laptop, classic retro console season. If your console has a fan, we're not going to play it. We can definitely play PlayStation 2. Yeah, careful! Wow, had to reset. Had to reset my body there in midair. I was worried I might be nose down. Face down, rear up. I'm 6 seconds ahead after all that crap. Maybe everyone else had a bad landing on that last whoop-de-doo. Yeah, I'm 3 seconds ahead now, so I have to hit these U-turns pretty tight. Don't go off the track. You don't want to have to reset. You're better off going slow than resetting. Slowly and surely should help me win this race. So we're almost at the end of the second lap. Yeah, Pure. Do I still have Pure on the 360? Because that game was pretty cheap. That's like a $2 game on the 360. I don't know if it's Xbox One compatible, but I'd say there were a lot of Xbox One games that were compatible, but we'll see how it goes. Good. We're good. That nicked me. I saw him nick me. That could have gone poorly if I wound up off the track. Slow, slow, slow. Feather it through. We're feathering that accelerator, but we're doing okay. We're still in the lead. So the good news is I don't need a map because I'm able to see these turns up ahead. So that's one. So this game's a little bit better than Sega Rally in that sense. It wasn't about memorizing the course. It's just about being able to see what's in front of you and reacting accordingly. So in that sense, this is a decent racing game. You're not so low to the ground that you have to memorize turns. Though I think Rally Sport Challenge 2 was kind of like that on the Xbox One. It's about recognizing how to, like, hit those turns. Good? Good. I can't see. Am I 4 seconds behind? Yeah, don't cut inside. Don't cut inside. I'm 2 seconds ahead. Be careful. Gotta take these turns safely. Feather the accelerator. We should be good. Yeah, we're 3 seconds ahead. So yeah, staying on the track helps. We're almost there. Head to the final whoop. I have a broken wheel. This can't be good. This can't be good. I can't repair it. I have to... Ah! You gotta be kidding me, dog! I was literally at the end. Oh my god. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna have to redo this entire freaking race. I literally made it to the end. And I lost my wheel. Want me to stop for... Maybe that's why those other guys were a minute behind on that other race. They probably had a busted something or rather. What was that game? Didn't Grid on the PC back in the day? Didn't Grid have like a damaging model like that? Like you would lose, doors and crap. I was way in first and that happened. So I'm gonna win because I was like I think I was like 9 points ahead. So I got 1 point just by not wiping out. Yeah, so I won anyway. I was so far ahead it didn't make a difference. Megalodon. Monster Mutt. So I won anyway. So all I needed to do was not wipe out, I guess. I was guaranteed to win. So I just kind of... But you saw how well I was doing until my wheel went out. So how's that for rubber banding AI? So first place, yay. Yeah, whatever. I might play a little bit more of this later. A lot of races there. No head-to-head duels, and that's good, I guess. But it's getting kind of late, so I guess I'll watch some Ursa Yatsura 2023. I might pull out one of these other... There's a Switch game called Core Keeper. I'll probably muck around with that before I go to bed. But I can't do another half-hour video. It's just... I need to wind down for the evening. Guess what was all this? We just unlocked something? Yeah, I guess we did. So you can grab a couple more triangles, I guess. Those are for collectibles, I think. Yeah, these are for collectibles. 2 out of 5 collectibles. 2 out of 50 collectibles. Did a full flip. Did a full Simone Biles right off of that ramp. There's another collectible behind me, so let's see what's going on. Is this ska? I'll be doing actual ska. Okay, I already got that one. So it's just another way to see if you can hit it, I guess. So it just respawns after a while, but if you already collected it, fine. So I guess it's like a ghost collectible. Yeah, it's a ghost collectible. I already got that one. So we're good, I guess. Let's just spend the night here, I suppose. We'll end the video here. Recorded this with my... Whoops. I recorded this with my Turtle Beach Nintendo Switch Recon headset. Captured with the J5 Create capture device. With the Asus dual-core Windows 11 laptop. 4 gigs of RAM, I think. Capturing this footage at 30, I think it's at 60 frames a second, but obviously it's capped at 30. Let's not kid ourselves. And I had to use the audio splitter with the J5 Create capture device. So it's the green and pink cables here, so I can capture my footage from this. I capture my commentary from this Turtle Beach Recon headset into the capture device. Like I said, I bet this game's capped at 30. So once I do the encoding, we'll cap it at 30 accordingly. So yeah, Steel Titan seems like whatever. So I don't have to do any of that anymore. So I guess I can fly. I guess I can just listen to some of the ska music. I don't know. Time Destruction, yeah. So what have I unlocked? Because I want to say the grind in Steel Titans 2 was a lot quicker. Like it was less. Like, in other words, there were no greater variety of courses available. Like I said, the series tended to be only 3 events deep. This one seems like 10 events deep. So that's a bit more of a grind, unfortunately. So what are we doing? Yeah, we'll go back. Alright, so what are my other options here? I don't think we've unlocked this, have we? No, we haven't unlocked any of that. So what else is in the career mode? So how many more of these do we have? Okay, so in the first in Steel Titans 2, I want to say there were like 21 series with 3 courses each, or 3 events each. Here I don't know if there's like 7 of these. 1, 2, 3. There's 6 of these with potentially 10 events each. So that's a lot, actually. Own your skills. Waypoint and rhythm races will hone your skills, get you ready to be the official Monster Jam rookie. Okay. These are arenas. Okay. Head-to-head bracket. I hate those. What about 2-wheel skills? Yeah, I hate the duels. We have the championship, then stadium trials, and the stadium championship, which I think... Was that a stadium championship I saw on the Monster Jam channel? I'm not sure. So quick play. So you can just play a particular type of event. Oh, so this is the length of the course. Okay, that's cute. Freestyle if you want. Free ride if you want. You check a couple of things. Monster Jam mentioned a couple of things. Yeah, so again, if I could just get to Monster Jam 101 from here, why do I need to do the whole... Yeah, like, why do I need to do the whole drive to this area to enter the Monster Jam menu? Yeah, what's the deal with rhythm racing again? Let me just take a peek, because I won a few of them. I just want to see what they were complaining about. So I'm curious what they want me to do here. I mean, I'm just curious how they describe these rhythm events that I've been doing, because the waypoint
Rhythm
events make
racing.
sense.
This can be tricky for new drivers to master. It seems easy. It's just a long, straight track, right?
Yeah.
Don't be fooled, though. A good Monster Jam driver knows that you don't always want to hold down the throttle. Big air is fun, but your truck goes faster when its wheels are on the ground.
Yeah. So yeah, that's exactly what I figured out by playing. They don't explain how to like land properly. Like how to adjust your pitch and yaw in midair. So they said, yeah, you don't have to hit the... Yeah, you flew over the side there. That went poorly. But again, there's no boost here. That was not a good landing, but we did all right. Sometimes you don't want to go full speed. Sometimes you just want to land on the right angle. Yeah, that was not a great landing. They're like, yeah, sometimes you don't want to go full speed. Get more triangles. That shows the tightest possible angle, I suppose. Yeah, so lay off the accelerator a bit here so that you don't lose all your momentum, I guess. Then power through the down slopes is what she said, yeah. So when I was using that drone angle, I couldn't press down the D-pad to look behind me. So I'm going to win this one. So that's cool, I guess. Whoop.
You did it. Remember to line up your jumps and keep those wheels on the ground when you can. Stay focused.
So I got the hang of that, I guess. So no one's going to watch an 88-minute video of this, but hey. Yep, I got the Matrix. Got the full Matrix for that time. And a bunch of triangles I'm never going to spend. Okay, so I guess we did all right. So I got a bonus reward. That's cool, I guess. So I guess that's another way to grind for currency and experience. And you got those triangles if you do the perfect turn. So that's cool. It shows you the line you have to make for a perfect turn. That's kind of cool, I guess. So we're okay, I suppose. So we'll end the video here. That's the end of the research stream for Monster Jam Steel Titans on the Nintendo Switch. Sorry, hit the microphone there.